Hey guys, welcome to a live stream. Yay! I tell you what, I didn't think this was going to happen. I did not think that I was going to be able to pull it all together tonight and make this happen. How are you all doing? Oh, look, the complaining started in the chat. It's been 9 minutes. You're lucky there's a stream at all, let me tell you. Let's head over here. Point in this direction. It's a bit quieter over here. I just wanted to be able to see the airplanes. It's really noisy over there. Maybe, you know what? If I come down here, this should be a nice quiet field. We can listen to the. See, it's quite noisy. I don't know what it is. You know what? I'm actually gonna. Can I change the audio settings? Audio. Here we go. Let's take the sound effects down a little bit. Voiceover can go to 0. Okay, yes, maybe even another notch. It sounds quite loud in the game, I find. Woohoo! Oh man, so now I'm not seeing the chat moving. Why am I not seeing the chat moving? Oh, there we go. I'll say something to him in the chat. Oh man, so guys, how y'all doing tonight? I'm flustered. I'm all over the place. I'm completely a total mess, but it's all good, and I'll be explaining why. But first, let me introduce my wonderful co-hosts, without whom I would probably do a lot better, actually, but, you know.
Hey!
But you gotta say nice things and stuff. So, yes, it's Nanny Giggles, who's probably very loud.
No, I'm not, and I'm whispering now.
Yeah, if you whisper, that's just about the right level. Whoa! We've just got our first donation from Corpse Hatch, $5. Thank you very much, Corpse Hatch. Corpse Hatch says, I've got a transport fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. If you don't know what that means, look up more cowbell. You'll get it. You know what? I'm gonna jump on board this plane. Why? Because I freaking feel like it.
Don't I get an introduction?
And yeah, I was getting there.
Yeah, right.
And the equally as wonderful, but just a slight bit more annoying, Picture Perfect.
Oh, thank you. Ever charming as always. Hey guys, hope you're all having a lovely weekend.
Is that it?
Yeah, you can ride your plane.
See, I give you girls like loads of time to and you're just like dead, nothing.
You couldn't even be bothered to introduce me.
How are the two of you doing? Before that, Ravenhawk, $2 donation saying, storms are rolling in. Hope I don't lose internet. Well, I hope you don't lose internet as well. But I've got some exciting stuff to tell you about tonight. But before that, the girls always complain, yeah, you don't talk to us. Because you know how women like to talk, right? Like, oh my God. So I'm going to talk to the women a bit before we get started. So, how's your weekend been, Picture?
It's been slow. Mostly I've been working, and yeah.
Great. Well, that was a riveting story. What about Regina? What have you been doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Got fried by the sun.
She totally looks like a lobster. So it's
Yeah.
Nanny Lobster tonight.
Yes.
Noah B, am I going to post this? What, you mean, am I going to put it on VOD? Yeah. It'll be up as a regular video on YouTube, like always. So girls, so you haven't actually got anything interesting? Nobody's got anything interesting to tell me?
Depending on what you call interesting.
Well, it's not what I call interesting, it's what the audience call interesting. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. Right, guys, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this episode is about. Like first of all, like why am I streaming Transport Fever? Well, it's because I'm streaming on my new PC Oh my God, yes! And there was much rejoicing. A 10 Canadian dollars from Toronto RAM. Actually, I should say it right. This Toronto GRAM. Skye, I finally made it to a live stream, but I got to run to work soon. Wanted to say hey. Wow, hey to you too, Toronto GRAM. Good to see you here. I'm glad you made it to a live stream. So yeah, I am on my new PC. Oh my God, 9900K, 64 gig of RAM, and all that good stuff. Now, why did I get a new PC? I got a new PC specifically because, oh look, my God, do you see it taking over with that? Oh my God, that was close. What was I saying? Oh yeah, see, I kitten ball a string. I mean, something happened and I'll just lose it. So okay, I wanted to up my grade. I wanted to upgrade my PC for one specific reason, and that was because of transport fever. Right? Because on my old PC, I was getting, like, most of the time 20 to 22 frames per second, with it like frequently dipping down to like 15 frames per second, which is just not good enough, like especially for ride videos, like for example flying on this airplane, right? Because when it looks jerky, it's dreadful. And the same with the train journeys. Let's jump off here. Oh,
We've got a super chat.
Super chat. 14. Good Lord. 14. No, it turned 11, 12, 13. 14 Canadian dollars from Daz DM. You rock, my friend. I loved your oxygen not included streams. I loved oxygen not included until they kind of spoiled it for me. I'm going to try and find a train for us to ride, because I want you guys to take a look. Now, if you've seen, like, if you were on the last Transport Fever live stream, or here we go, this you'll do pig, the Alan Gann we're riding on. Let's pop that down. Yeah, let's get rid of aircraft 5. We don't want too many of these up, because that will bring down the frame rates. Okay, so what we're looking at, or what we're trying to look at, is the smoothness of the journey. Now, the last time I streamed Transport Fever was like, a couple of weeks ago, and this journey was quite jittery and jerky. And now, I don't know whether you can tell the difference, but man, this thing, for me, looking at it right now, is so much smoother. And the FPS rate, what I was looking for was like a 50% bump in the frame rates. Corpsats just said the last stream was seconds per frame, not frames per second. And you're not kidding. It really did feel like that. When it's getting down like close to single figures, it's terrible. I mean, I know that it's not going to be enjoyable for you guys to watch. And we want to look at these beautiful trains and enjoy the journeys. You know, we want it to be really smooth and beautiful.
You know, you should have told me you were playing this, then I could have had Alf here.
Yeah. Oh, he likes his trains, doesn't he? So anyway, what are the frame rates now? So I was looking like ideally for a 50% boost. The upgrade from my 4790 chip to the 9900 is about a 50% difference. And I've upgraded everything else, so like, you know, faster memory, more memory, all that kind of stuff. So, 50% was what I was aiming for. And I've got it. My frame rates are now pretty consistently up in the mid-30s. And occasionally it even goes over... I was playing around with it before the stream, like 2-3 hours before the stream, trying to decide, like, can I show this to the guys or not? Like, am I going to be so embarrassed if there's no improvement? And yeah, there is a really good improvement. Now, what that means is that when I'm putting out videos, and I'm going to be putting out more transport, I'm going to be focusing quite a bit on transport fever over the next sort of 3-4 months. And when I put out ride videos, they're just going to be like at least the max that you get on a YouTube video, which is 30 frames per second. You want to be getting at least that solidly. And now we are. And I am so over the freaking moon. Noah B, why is this stream only at 720p? I don't know. It's a simple answer. Bear in mind, I've just told you, I've just moved to a new PC, right? And I was setting this up. Why do you think there was a delay getting started? Because I was actually still setting this up. So I'm guessing that I just haven't changed. I just haven't changed the settings. So let's see. Let's have a look. Put. Yeah, the output scaled resolution is 720. So, like, does that really bug you guys? That it's like most people, well, I say most people, a lot of people stream at 720. Is it vastly horrible for you guys? I would imagine there are probably some people out there who are going, oh my god, thank god he's streaming at 720 because my download rates are not great. Hey Guggets, how you doing? Hey Michael Cretchy. Is the chat working now that you have the new one? No, the chat is not working in Streamlabs OBS, but I have now upgraded my monitors as well as my PC because I'm going to be doing a lot more live streaming. Before, I was struggling with with two monitors, one of which was a 21-inch monitor, and that was the one that had the text on, and that's why I couldn't blum and see it. I was, I've got the Streamlabs OBS on there, and then I've also got the YouTube chat window, and it was horrible. Whereas now I've got I've got a 32-inch Acer Predator, which goes up to 4K, and then I've got two 27-inch monitors. Although I've only got one of them set up at the moment, I just didn't have the time to get the other one set up. So there you go. And now I can actually, seriously, I can sit here and I can actually read the chat properly. So it's much better. It's much better. What do you girls think? Like, is there any visible difference for you guys?
Well, I was thinking if you can read the chat, that kind of makes us obsolete.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm focusing on the chat.
But visually, there's not a lot of difference, I would say.
So you don't think it's any smoother?
Maybe.
It's like massively smoother for me. I mean,
so I cannot say anything.
It's a lot
bear in
smoother.
mind, my internet is really, really horrible.
It is a lot smoother than the ride video you showed me the other day.
Well, there you go then.
So yes, definite improvement.
Sam's saying there's a lot of artifacting. So I'm looking at the actual game. Let me take a look at the stream. The thing is, it's very, very small. It's very, very small. I need to check out the settings because, like I said, I didn't actually run through and double check all the settings. And for example, like I missed the downscaling to 720p. Now, if you want, I can like go for half an hour and then come back when I've checked all the settings. Do you want me to do that?
We have a super chat.
Woo! Alex Thomas. Hey, Alex. Hey, Skye. Glad to see you on the live stream. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Just check. No. No. Yeah, the video bitrate is a little bit lower than I normally stream at. So that could do with bumping up. So that might be causing a little bit of artifacting, potentially. Although, I mean, if I'm streaming at 720, it should actually probably be better.
Super chat.
Woohoo! Kim Larson. 20 Norwegian kroner. Hey, my old fart. When will you play Satisfactory? Oh my god. The demands for Satisfactory continue. Have you either of you two seen Satisfactory?
No.
Regina?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
like she wonders why I don't talk to her. I ask her a question. She's like, "Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching TV. I'm not actually listening to you."
Be nice.
When is he ever nice?
Very, very, very rarely.
Yeah, I forgot.
Like almost never. I would say virtually never. Virtually never.
Yeah, I would agree on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, guys. So you know what? I'm actually gonna have a vote in the chat, guys. What do you want to do? Do you want me to should we call this stream? Right. I mean, a main thing was I wanted to show off the new PC and show how freakingly. I mean, these are silky smooth. So I wanted to show that off and tell. I've got another bit of news. Are there any City Skylines fans? Where did Gugget City go to? Gugget City is there. There's Gugget City. Hey, Gugget City. Alex Thomas just said, I sent you $100 for a super chat, but it never showed up. No, it never showed up with me either. So yeah. Now I was hoping for this episode, for the next time that I play Transport Fever, that I was actually going to get started on the big oil terminal down here, which is kind of the next thing I want to do. But like I said, I'm actually going to be spending quite a lot of time with Transport Fever over the next few months because I want to get pretty much the whole map up to the same standard as like the Chudley Valley in terms of decoration, which is gonna take like a hell of a lot of doing. But I am going to do it. And then at the end of that, I'm going to do a whole series of ride videos that will be linked together. So what you'll do, you'll start off, let's say you start off in Biggleswade, and there'll be links in the video description to possible destinations. So it'll be like, do you want to go to the airport, or do you want to go to Eastbourne, or do you want to go to Wellington, or do you want to go through the Chudley Valley? And then you'll be able to like click on the link and it will take you to another video, which will be a ride video of that particular journey. That's the idea.
Super chat.
Kim Larson, you will love Satisfactory. Trains will come soon. Really? They're going to have trains in there? That would make it quite cool. I like the idea of trains. Seriously, you two have got nothing to say for yourselves tonight.
Didn't you just say that you had some news?
I do have some news. The other bit of news, are there any, I asked this, didn't I? Are there any City Skylines fans in tonight? If you like City Skylines, say yes, or I heart CS or something in the chat. I want to see if there's anybody in it, because like, if there's no City Skylines fan, I'm not even going to bother telling you. Because like, what's the point? Everybody will be like, yeah, I don't care. I don't like City Skylines. I think you can do bitrate on the fly on OBS. No, you can't. It's greyed out. You can't change it.
Oh, a couple of yeses coming up.
Yep. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah. There you go. They've woken up now. All right. Cool. So, some of you might remember a little series that I did a while ago called Building London that I eventually stopped because the save game broke. Well, I went back to it and I fixed it, and I now actually have a working version. It's like, to be honest, it's a bit of a freaking mess because I've had to rip out like various mods and whatever that have been deprecated and stuff. Lance Burke, £2. Thank you very much, Lance. So yeah, Building London is coming back. Oh yeah. There's so many like new mods and stuff that I'm gonna revamp that series. Redo it, and I want to see if I can make that as nice as this looks. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, Roger Helmers. Oh my God, are you continuing London? Yes, that is the plan.
And there was much rejoicing.
And the area that I'm probably going to do next, because like I did kind of like the from Kingston going into the centre of London, so I kind of did that corridor of like Kingston, Putney, Wandsworth, Chelsea, you know, which leads you to the to the centre. But I'm thinking of going maybe slightly over to the east a little bit, which might be kind of interesting. Might it not, picture?
It might be.
And
you're so rude to me.
why am I so rude to you?
You're always rude to me.
Oh,
Whoa.
Alex's super chat has come through.
Oh my freaking God! Oh, and I tell you what, your prayers have been answered, Alex. Bring City Skylines back. It would be great. Well, not only would it be great, but it is gonna be great because it's freaking coming back. So hopefully, that's a good reward for that amazing $100 donation. Thank you so much, Alex. That's amazing. James McEwen says, "Do Glasgow." No. No. I've actually been to Glasgow. That's the end of that story. I don't have any more to that story.
No plans to go back then.
I still want to hear from Nanny Giggles. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, it's Daniel Rivera. Daniel, it's so good to see you on the live stream. Daniel is one of my bonehead patrons, one of my top level patrons. And he actually took a break from being a top level patron for a while, and he very recently came back. So it's awesome to see you back, Daniel. Thank you so much for coming back. How soon on London? What's up, Skye? Well, I've spent like the last 2.5 days, like pretty exclusively, on setting up the new PC. You know, guys, I had forgotten how just how much effort you have to put in, how much time it takes to not just to build a new PC. Like building the PC is one thing, but actually getting the damn thing configured. Like, because like when you've had a PC for like a couple of years, it's got like everything exactly the way you want it. It's got all the applications and they're configured exactly the way you want, and you know all the extras, all the add-ons, all the mods, all that kind of stuff. And trying to configure a new computer so that it's got everything that your old computer had. Oh my freaking god! Here's you know what we're probably gonna just spend this episode, because I'm not prepared to do any building, so we're just going to be chatting and riding around. If you want to see stuff, you know what, I'm going to jump on a plane. Let's just fly around for a bit because it's kind of cool. You're just landing. Where's somebody who's taking off? Where's all the planes gone? You know what? We always spend so much. So I'm going to go over here. Let's spend some time over here. Let's go to Maggle. Oh, you've just taken off. You're just arriving. You know what? You'll do. Oh no, you've just landed. No, you won't do. You'll do. You're just about to take off. Hooray! Let's jump on board with this guy. Okay, so what was I saying? Somebody remind me. I completely forgotten. I'm not kidding. Somebody remind me what I was saying. Seriously, neither of you is going to say anything.
You were just saying...
I'm a little bit confused. You said my name at some point, but I don't know what you were saying about me.
It probably wasn't nice.
What you wanted to hear.
To be honest, I don't even remember. I tell you what, I'm going to stop for a second, because sometimes it's kind of easy when you've got all these like super chat donations coming in. It can be very easy to become blasé about them, and I just want to stop and thank the people who are making these incredible donations. And when I talk about incredible donations, I'm not just talking about the $50, the $100 donations, but just like the $2 donations. You know, that you guys actually take the time and the effort to actually do that, and obviously the generosity of the donation itself. I just want to say a genuine, sincere thank you, guys. It is really, really appreciated. And I want to thank all my bloomin' patrons, because I don't thank my patrons enough. And now I have to add my my channel members as well. So thank you if you are a channel member, if you are a patron, and if you support my channel in any way, frankly, thank you very, very much. So there you go. Nice big thank you.
You are welcome.
Yes, because Nanny Giggles is a channel member. And this is where I probably get it in the ear from Picture Perfect saying, yeah, why aren't I a channel member?
I am paying to be a member.
Oh, man. Yeah, so what was I saying? I can't remember what I was talking about.
You were talking about how having your new PC configured because your old one's exactly how you like it.
Oh my god, it's taken freaking ages, and it's taken me ages just to get it configured for like for transport fever. It took me what? Now I've got a fast internet, right? 200 megabit internet. It took me what? I would say between 15 and 20 minutes to download all the mods for Transport Fever, because I've got quite a lot. Corpse Hatch! And oh man, a $10 donation. Thank you, Corpse Hatch. Tell me about it with computers. I did computer work for 15 years. Really, I don't miss it, actually. You know what? Same thing. I actually used to build computers for a living, like ages and ages ago. It was mainly tying like twigs together and stuff. Oh my god, Daniel is now a channel member. Ta-da! I love the fanfare. Welcome, Daniel. So good to have you. Oh, come on, Daniel, put up a comment. because I want to see you. I want to see your sexy badge next to your name. Oh man, seriously, this is so smooth. I know it may be a little bit pixelated on the stream. Ignore the kind of the pixelate. If you're getting any artifacting, any pixelation, kind of ignore that, and just focus on the smoothness of the frame rate. And I'm watching. I can see what you see, and it looks. I think it looks so much better, like significantly. Chris Broadfoot, a $1 donation. Thank you very much, Chris. But no comment. Oh, Chris. I like reading out the comments.
Chris just says he loves your work.
Oh, thank you very much, Chris. It's very, very much appreciated. I love having you all here. I'm really enjoying these live streams. But I need to get past the... Oh my God, another new member. Don't blame me. Is the new member... Oh, poor Daniel Rivera. He had his name up on the top of the screen for all of like 30 seconds and then somebody else comes along. Don't blame me. Another one of my patrons. Don't blame me. So many of my patrons signing up on... signing up on both on Patreon and becoming channel members, which is just staggeringly generous. Thank you, guys. But I you know what? I found out something which for me was very useful and interesting, right? And I think some of you might find this interesting. So, on my old PC, I had a 1 terabyte SSD, which had Windows, and it had all my game installs on it, right? And then I had a big hard disk, which was for all my video stuff, right? And over time, it had kind of built up, and then it kind of built up quite a lot more, and now I've only got like a couple of hundred meg free. And I was trying to figure out where did all of that go? Because it kind of seemed to go, the usage seemed to accelerate, and I couldn't figure out where the hell it was going. And today, when I was messing around with Transport Fever, because for some reason Transport Fever won't save to the Steam cloud, so I actually had to transfer the save files manually. That's when I noticed that my Transport Fever save files are almost a gig each. Almost a gigabyte. The save file. Oh my freaking God. Now, when I do an episode, I'll usually... I take the save at the end of the last episode, right? And so let's say the last episode was episode 89. Right, and the next episode is episode 90. Then I'll have a save which is like episode 90 start, right? And then I'll usually start working stuff, preparing stuff and whatever. And as I go along, I'll do additional saves. And I can easily have like 10 saves throughout like one episode. And the same thing's happened to Don't Blame Me. His name's going to disappear because, oh yeah, we have a new member. And I'm going to wait for the fanfare, and then I'm going to announce him. The fanfare is going to be like half an hour now. You watch. Yeah. So yeah, like one episode can be like 10 gig. Hey, it's Dean Newman. Welcome to the channel, Dean. So good to have you here. Throw up a comment. Look, Daniel Rivera. I wanted a badge. Well, now you've got a badge, Daniel. And when Dean throws up a comment, we'll see his as well. And I want to see you guys using the custom emojis as well. I've got to do some more of those custom emojis, haven't I? I haven't had the chance because obviously I've been playing around with the bloomin' PC.
We've had lots of cool new ideas from Sam.
Oh my goodness! Sam became a little bit addicted to producing emojis. I've got to say, he has come up with some good ones, hasn't he, girls?
He has. He definitely has.
Come on.
Yeah.
Tell me your favourites.
I think my favorite is the one he sent me with the slot announcer. I like that one. I'm still laughing.
So, like,
It's so funny.
and picture.
Yeah, I've got to admit the time to slut emoji is pretty funny. But also the bonehead one is kind of awesome.
I think we've got to do the slut announcer.
Mhm.
You know what? I should probably put up a poll in the private members area.
Yeah.
On my channel page, they've added a community tab, and I post members only posts in there, and I've put up I've had a poll in there, and I've shown off some of the rebranding stuff that I'm working on, and I forgot what the last post was. Well, the last post was earlier. Was it today or yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I've been up all night. I worked like all night on the PC till like 8 o'clock this morning, and then got up again at like 1, I think. So I didn't get much sleep last night.
Tell me about it. Boo hoo. Be a mom.
Yeah. You're a woman. Women don't
Don't sit
count.
here and complain about sleep when I'm here. Don't you sit here and complain about sleep. Single mom here.
Single mom and slut announcer.
Yeah. I'm totally flirting with the supermarket guy in the supermarket next to me. He's like probably 10 years younger than me. Like, go fly a kite, Regina. Oh.
Really? He's that old?
That's so younger than me. Haha.
Yeah.
Oh,
what I said.
that's what you meant.
Really? He's that old? So he's just turned 40-ish?
You're going to pay for
Should I
that.
mention your age?
No, shut up. How very dare you?
Okay,
Where should we go? We're back in Biggleswade. Hooray! You know what? I'm going to jump on a lumber train. I want to go to the lumber yard.
Yo, Skye,
Who's
shush.
what?
You are changing the subject.
Yeah, I try. What's this called? Oh, it's I was going to say it's Corpse Hatch, and I wasn't sure, and I thought I embarrassed myself like usual. But yeah, we're going to go to Corpse Hatch's lumber camp because it's a nice blummer journey. I've just got to remember which way the trains go. Don't they come? I thought they came down here, but no, they must come this way. Do they come this way? Yeah, they do. Yeah, look, there's the logs. And that's the lumber guy. Yeah, you know what? If we jump on this one, the Silver Branch. Hooray! I absolutely love these locomotives. I mean, I generally like this locomotive, but this livery, this Montana Rail Link, I think is so slick. Because it's blue for a start. I mean, anything blue is 30% cooler for a start. But let's have a little ride on this, and we'll see where we go. I think this will take us to some cool places. So what were we talking about? We were talking about something semi-interesting for a change. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about the emojis and the slut announcing, and what else were we talking about?
Your age.
Oh, no we won't. Stephen Q. Oh my God, we've got another new member. And I'm going to wait for the fanfare to announce it while I read out Stephen Q. See, I'm actually reading Noel Loveless. Just have a chat with Nanny Giggles. You won't be loveless anymore. She's always up for a good flirt, is Nanny.
Are you sure
now that you're mother of like a 4-year-old, isn't it about time you cut down on the saucy trollopness?
What are you implying?
I don't think I was implying. I think I was saying it outright.
No, like you amaze me sometimes.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's not a
No.
compliment.
I like amazing people. Thank you, Noel. Throw up a comment,
You know,
Noel, so we can see your badge. Oh, look, there's so many
like
badges in the chat now. It's
if
awesome.
I could touch you,
If you could touch me. See?
stop
Stop it.
interrupting me.
Stop being a saucy trollop. Talking about touching me. How dare you? How very, very dare you? By the way, if you're interested in the badges, you're thinking about, have a look at Blind Archangel 82. That's my good friend Sam, and he has got the. There are 6 tiers. You start off with the green badge with no wings. That's the tier 6 badge, and Sam is now up to the tier 4 badge, which is the light blue with the wings, and his next badge is the first gold badge, which is awesome.
You know, Skye, because I've been on this channel for so long, I should be able to get the highest one.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I've got to do some work. You know, I've really got to do some work around here. I'm really in the mood to just spend some time, like decorating and whatever. Burning Stoners Music. What a cool name. A $5 donation. Thank you very much. I don't know if you're doing naming, but the Burning Stoner as a steam train would be sweet. Well, I tell you what, there is no name on this train, and it's pretty smoky. So how about the Burning Stoner? Stephen Q, what did you want to say, Skye? You were calling my name. I was going to read out the post that you said. Skye, will you do a Transport Fever 2 gameplay? With all the bits you are doing, this is so funny. I did buy Transport Fever from you. I did see that first vid from you, and did see it until now and still like it. My God. You packed like about 15 sentences into one. That's very impressive. Will I do a Transport Fever 2 gameplay? What do you think? I am Mr. Transport Fever. So, yes. Shall I tell them about the invite that I got?
You should.
I really should. I need to name this train first. Train 187. Let's jump back on board. So this is going to be the Burning Stoner. It's going to be the Burning Stoner. Burning Stoner. There we go. Awesome, Pre-Kid Sauce. There you go. If you do want stuff named, I'll do it. All you got to do is throw me up a super chat with what you want, and I'll do it.
I'll be right back.
See, I love it when it goes into this area. What do you think, Picture? Did I do a reasonable job of this?
You did. It is kind of impressive.
And then we come into the lumber camp, and the lumber camp is cool. Look at all the lumber lined up. Look at the cranes to load it up. Look at all the decorations and everything. And if we look around, we will see that there are logging trucks running around here. Now, one thing I do need to do is in a recent update. There's a logging truck. Mom, there's a logging truck. The trains, they made a change, and some of the trains, I'm actually going to pause this for a second because I just want to make this point. Some of the trains now don't flip around like that. They actually go in reverse, and it's something that I need to have a look at.
Skye?
Yeah.
Will you excuse me? I think we have a small fire in our apartment block. I need to go.
Get the hell out. Go. Just go. Don't say anything. Just go. I hope you've gone. Get the hell out. My God, this live stream just became very exciting and a little bit freaking concerning.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm gonna like try not to worry and think that everything will be good and cool and okay.
Well, hopefully it was just a false alarm.
Let's freaking hope so. It's a little bit concerning, isn't it, guys? Hello, Shadow Lucifer, by the way. Said hello to you. And Captain Flack, 2 of my wonderful channel members. Blind Archangel Sam says, Skye, you're right. The frame rate is like butter. Thank God somebody's freaking noticed. Because it really is. It is so smooth now compared to what it was. And one thing I did, I'll jump back on board this train, I guess. Back on board the Burning Stoner. One thing that I did was I've got 2 graphics cards. I've got an old 970, and I've got my 1080, which is what I've got in this PC right now. But when I was actually like installing it initially, I had the 970 in, and I checked out the frame rates with the 970, and then I put in the 1080, and the frame rates improved like significantly. Like when I was testing it with the 970, I was getting probably like mid 25s frame rate, and I was like, oh my god, I've spent like $3,000 on a PC and it's no freaking what to get like 2 frames a second. It's like, oh my god, I've completely wasted my time and money. This is so cool running through here. It's so tight. And then we got these lovely little tunnels that we can go through. No, I want to go through the tunnel. Damn it. And then so I switched out for the 1080, and I've got to say I was actually like really concerned. I was really worried. And I put the 1080 in, and suddenly I got the frame rates that I'm getting now, and it was like, oh my god, thank you, Jesus. And seriously, was there much rejoicing? Yes, there was much rejoicing. By the way, if I get distracted, it's because I am a little bit worried about Nanny Giggles. Right this second. So I hope she comes back soon and says, yeah, it was just a false alarm, or it was nothing too big. Yeah. Say something, Picture. I'm a bit nervous.
You were going to tell them about your invite. Was
I? I was, but I wanted to let me finish this train of thought. Don't let me forget that, but let me finish this train of thought. So yeah, so I was thinking, guys, and I would actually like, from anybody who knows a little bit, no, I haven't updated my PC specs yet. The Emerald Mine 51. Space R. Weird name. No, I haven't updated my PC specs yet. But I will. I've actually published my PC specs for my patrons and channel members, so they've seen it. But oh, and Chris Winner's here. Hi, Chris. Evening, all. You're not worried about Nanny. Don't joke about it, Chris. There's like seriously. There's apparently a fire in her building, in her apartment building. So we're all a little bit worried because she just ran away. So James McKeown just said, is there a 2080 Ti coming? And I am seriously thinking that upgrading from my 1080 to a 2080 Ti might get me some even more frames. To the point where I think it might be worth doing. And before I was thinking it's not going to be worth doing. But now I'm thinking it might be worth doing. But man, it's freaking expensive, guys. I mean, a 2080 Ti, like if you're talking about, I mean, what would I get? I must admit, I quite fancy the idea of an Aorus, it's the Gigabyte Aorus Extreme Water Force, which is actually a water-cooled GPU, which is pretty sweet. But you're talking 1,300 quid. But to be honest, like if you're going to get, say, an EVGA for the Win 3, ultra gaming, which is like I think people are agreed that it's pretty much the best overclocking card. Then I mean you're going to be paying at least 1,200 quid for that. I mean, probably 1,250, which is like considering my recent outlays, it's freaking expensive. But the thing is, I'm kind of willing to do it if it provides a better viewing experience for you guys. And this is so much fun riding these trains when it's so smooth like this. It really is smooth as silk. Like when I was doing live streams before, or even just doing videos, I would sit here doing rides like this, and all I would be obsessed with was the jitteriness, you know. Blind Archangel, wait till they show the Super 20 series. I haven't even heard about that. What's the Super 20 series? Oh, is this something that I need to go and look up? Was this announced at E3 or something? Oh, that's Frostpunk is 50% off on the Steam store today. Guys, if you want to pick up a bargain, it's not on my store. This is nothing from me. But Frostpunk is 50% off on Steam. So if you don't have Frostpunk, if you haven't played Frostpunk, go and frickin' buy it. It's awesome. Or don't and wait until it's on discount on my store. I am actually trying to get a Frostpunk discount on my store, funnily enough. I didn't know that it was going to be 50% off on Steam though. So, there you go. Let's see. James McKeon says, I would maybe wait until Zen 2 comes out. There's no point in me waiting for Zen 2 to come out because I don't buy AMD. Like, it's just that simple. I would wait upgrading the 1080 until the next R series or some AMD that knocks it out of the park. Yeah. After Super 20, the current 2080s will become cheaper. Maybe not, Roger. Roger Helmus. After Super 20, I don't know whether they will become cheaper. They might. I mean, they might. They might, but the problem is that the OEMs, the like MSI and EVGA and whatever, they're buying at set prices from NVIDIA, and I don't know whether NVIDIA are going to knock the prices down on the 2080s. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I guess we'll see. Man, this is a long freaking journey, isn't it? This really is a long line. But it's awesome. Now I must admit I didn't prep for this or anything, but I will let you guys know that I have got a sale on my store. If you want to go to Skye's official game store, there's a link in the description. There are four games on 75% off, and it's 75% off the base game. Some of the DLCs are even cheaper. And those 4 games are City Skylines, if you want to pick up City Skylines if you don't have it, or you want to pick up any of the DLCs cheap. You can check out City Skylines. There's also Crusader Kings 2, Europa Universalis 4, and Stellaris. I think it's just those 4, but have a look around. So there you go. Gugget says, picture perfect. Can you ask Skystorm if he's going to work on building up Gugget cities anytime soon? Ask me that, picture.
Are you going to work on building up Gugget City anytime soon?
Who asked that?
Gugget.
Did he? Oh, okay. Am I going to work on building up Gugget? You know what? Let me have a look. Where are we going? Oh, no. I can't jump off that train now. We'll go and have a look in a minute, Guggets. We're just getting to the really cool part again.
It does run so much smoother than the videos we were looking back on, doesn't it?
Oh, like, I thank God that other people are now seeing it. I mean,
yeah.
There's no stuttering. It's smooth as silk. I don't actually know. I was trying to get an FPS counter up in the top right-hand corner, but for some reason Bandicam doesn't want to put its FPS counter up. I don't know. I mean, I'll figure it out. Maybe on another stream. But I would reckon, like by the look of it, I would reckon that right now we're getting, I would say it's somewhere between like 35 to 40 FPS, judging by the look of it. Because it's smooth as silk for me. And I'm looking at the preview window on OBS, which is my streaming software, and that looks exactly the same.
It is very smooth.
So this has been an extremely well worth purchase of the new computer, I think. I mean, my God, it was freaking expensive, but but hell yeah, it's definitely proved out. By the way, to all the people who said, "Oh, why are you buying a Tobu CPU? Why don't you just get a regular 9900K?" Yeah, I did get a regular 9900K, and I spent a lot of time last night overclocking it, or should I say, trying to overclock it. It was a freaking nightmare because I've got a fairly crappy chip. Like, if you get lucky with the Silicon Lottery, you can overclock a 9900K to 5 gig at like 1.3 volts. Like 1.3 volts is fine. Some people get really lucky and you can get a little bit under that. But if you get 1.3 volts, you're good.
Oh, Skye.
Yeah.
Nanny's just posted in the chat. She and Alpha fine.
Ah, thank God. We can all relax. Yeah, so my freaking thing. I mean, I actually had difficulty getting the thing to have any stable overclock at 5 gigahertz. I'm at one point I had the voltage up to like 1.4, which you do not want to be going. You do not want to be going that high. You really don't want to be going above like 1.35. Freaking 1.4. I eventually I took a completely different approach to the overclock. Did it a completely different way, to completely different settings. And I have actually got a stable 5 gig overclock now. But holy crap, does it run hot. Like, seriously hot. Ada64 stress test, I ran it like for about an hour. And it's like high 80s with a few peaks into the 90s, just getting over 90, 91, 92-ish. So that's hotter than I wanted. If I'd have got a Tobu chip, then, well, you can knock off 10 degrees, like, straight away. Like, just for the, well, like, you can knock off 8 degrees for the delidding. And then you can probably knock off another 5 to 10 degrees for the reduced voltage. Well, in fact, I would say at least. So I would have been running this thing, you know, like, somewhere in the 60s on an Ada64 stress test, which would have been, should have been staggering. Somebody just said, Skye, play Subnautica below zero. You know, I actually need to have a look at Subnautica below zero, because I'm sure, I know they've come out with at least one update since the last time I played. So I should check that out. I love Subnautica. And if you haven't seen my video of me riding the new Subnautica kind of jet ski thing, that hover bike is freaking awesome. Love it. Overclocking your PC sounds like you're pushing components to run harder than they're really supposed to, which I'm concerned will just break everything. No. It's you should expect to be able to run a 9900K at 5K on all cores. Like, you absolutely should. And these things have got a very high max TJ, which means you can run them. They'll run up to quite a high temperature. And like, bear in mind that getting those kind of temperatures on something like an Ada 64 stress test, or like Prime 95 is kind of the really crazy one. Running small FFS on Prime 95. That is crazy hard on your CPU. Like, you will never experience anything like that in actual gameplay. I was running the game and running like Transport Fever on the fastest speed, and my temps were like 60, which is nothing. So there you go. Right, let's go and have a look at like Gugit's City, and see where we're going to be developing. So in fact, yes, Gugit City is going to be one of the next places that that gets decorated, because I did this area up here by the power station, and we go up here, and then just as we start to get to Gugit City, there's somebody tapping upstairs. What the hell? Shut up! Goodness sake. We get to Gugit City, and so this area is going to be like the next to be decorated, and I want to decorate this valley and have some trains going through. We need like a heritage line or something running through here as well, I think. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of doing a train through the mountains, wasn't I? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think that'll have to go from like Gugit, like through here, and then somehow get through these mountains, and then end up at like Settle or somewhere. Chris Winner says, is it just me who's completely lost? I bought a gaming laptop, no idea about all of this PC talk. Yeah, like, if you're not into like PCs and PC components and overclocking and stuff, then yeah, all of this will mean absolutely nothing. It's just Skye whittering on. But that's what I do. That's what I do. Oh, Nanny's back. Nanny, we were worried about you.
Yeah, well, can I say idiot here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some idiots.
I'm surprised it was just idiot.
So some idiots started a grill on the balcony with some gasoline.
Oh my
That
goodness.
created a lot of smoke. And that's why all of a sudden there was like smoke inside my apartment. But there's nothing. You just saw a lot of smoke come up from a balcony, and you become like, It is like here today, it's like Sankt Hans, which is like where we burn witches on a, a big wooden thing. So I was like, maybe it's just that. But then I looked out my balcony and there was like smoke pouring out. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah. False alarm.
James McEwen just said, have you delidded that 9900 and put some liquid metal in there? James, it's not so easy with the 9900. I don't know whether you're familiar with the 9900, but they've started soldering the chips now. So it's not the same thing. Kim Larson, a 20 Norwegian kroner donation saying, don't forget to buy and download Satisfactory. You guys are going to bug me about it till I play it, aren't you? Thank you for that donation, Kim. And jab.exe, a £5 donation. Good old English money. Real money, as we call it. Thank you, Jab. Love your videos, Skye. Please give a shout out to my fiancée Kate and my cute dog Lenny.
Aww.
Skye, did you see the mention of John Keegan by David Ellison?
No, I didn't. Remind me about that in a second. I just wanted to, I was going to make some comment about the fact that he's got his fiancée Kate and his dog Lenny, like on a similar level. But I probably shouldn't go there, should I?
You really shouldn't.
I mean, no, I really shouldn't. I should stop now. I'm digging a hole. Put the shovel down, Skye, and walk away. Yes, Jab, a big shout out to your fiancée Kate. Kate, don't do it. Don't do it. Reconsider. You're throwing your life away, woman. And the cute dog Lenny. Lenny, apparently you're very cute. So you're doing a good job. That's what dogs are for. They're there to be cute and loyal and stuff like that. So there you go. Oh, man. David Ellison, what happened to SimCity's John Keegan? John Keegan went the same way as SimCity. Maxis decided to stop supporting SimCity, and it all just died.
Have you thought about John Keegan moving into this skyline, or like him moving into London? Your London built him,
If
a nice town where he lives.
If I could find a game where it was appropriate to reintroduce John Keegan and start doing those kind of videos again, I totally would. I totally would. Jab.exe says...
Do you promise me that?
Yes, I promise you that. Jab says, I love them both equally. Kate and Lenny. Hang on, I love them both equally.
Careful.
Kids, ask your parents. Oh my God, Alex! I mean, the donations of this, there should be some way in OBS of like tuning the sound effects for the different levels of donations, because this is... Alex Thomas, another $50 donation. Thank you so much, Alex. You're incredibly generous. Says, I have to get back to playing Transport Fever. You should play Astroneer. Many updates. Would you try it out? I have been keeping up. I've been watching the Astroneer updates. I don't know. I guess it's a time thing, really. Because the second half of this year is going to be quite busy, I think, for games. Shall I tell them about my...
Oh yeah, definitely. You need to tell them about that.
I tell you what, there's some noise here, and I need to deal with it. Can you two fill in for me for like a minute or two?
Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit infuriating.
You and Nanny talk. I don't know. Talk about freaking handbags or something.
Oh really? Like we can talk about more than that.
Picture that the noise is like we can make up a story about why there's a noise.
Why there's some banging going on in the background.
He's keeping his living room. He has a dungeon, and that's why people are banging on there.
Yes, he has a secret dungeon. Yeah, we're going to get in trouble for that.
Well, he let us in charge.
Oh, James King says the cops are pounding on Skye's door. They finally come to get him. That's exactly what it is, James. They've been after him for years.
How very dare you? That's a lie. That's a damned lie. It's the people from the asylum. They want to take me back. I'm not going. I'm not going back. I was reading, so I was gonna. Oh yeah. So this invite. Shall I tell them about the invite now?
Yes.
Have I dragged that out enough?
Yeah.
Shall I delay it again by telling them I've got a sale on my store?
You can.
I've got 75% off a bunch of games like City Skylines and Stellaris and Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis and stuff. Go and check out my store. There's a link in the video description. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, a friend of mine. I say a friend of mine. He's not like a friend. It's like somebody I know at Urban Games. And who are Urban Games? Urban Games are the people who produce Transport Fever, and who are now producing Transport Fever 2. And they contacted me, as they do occasionally, and they said, Skye, we're having a bit of a shindig. We're having a bit of a press event. Oh, Guggit said a donation of two Canadian dollars. Great stream, Skye. Got to go. We'll chat later. See you later, Guggits. We're just flying over your city. Look, that's Guggit City down there. So anyway, they said we're having a bit of a press event in Berlin next week. Would you like to come over and join us? And you won't be able to record the game, but you will have a chance to play Transport Fever 2. And they have set up the coolest event. Bye, Guggits. They've set up the coolest event. They've got a historic steam train, which is going to drive around Berlin in Germany. And a chance to play Transport Fever 2 and talk to the developers and stuff. Which is very cool. I don't know. It's on. I think it's like second. I think it's like 2nd of July or something. Just like, is that like a week on Tuesday or something?
Yeah.
I think it's like a week on Tuesday. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to go. I would love to because I think it's going to be an awesome day. And the guys at Urban are so good. They're some of the best developers out there as far as I'm concerned. If I end up going, I will let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know all about it.
Am I coming?
What, do you want to meet me in Berlin?
Yes. It's really close.
Is it?
Yes.
What, is it really?
It's not that far.
Are you allowed
It's like 4 hours in Hamburg.
Are you allowed to leave the country? Want the police stop you at the border?
Germany is okay.
Oh, it's okay for you to go to Germany.
Yeah, for like a day. Yes.
Yeah, she's got certain travel restrictions, something to do with some drug courier incidents in the past. I don't know the details.
What the, like, you need to be careful. I have stories about you too.
Really? Oh, let's investigate those more in a second. Alex Thomas, a $5 donation. Thank you very much, Alex. Again. And he asked the question, what game would you recommend me to play? I have Transport Fever, Subnautica, and Prison Architect. What should I try next? I tell you what, if you've got Transport Fever, Subnautica, Prison Architect, if you like Prison Architect, which I'm sure you do, then you should definitely try RimWorld if you haven't played RimWorld. RimWorld is awesome. Loads of fun. Transport Fever, Subnautica. I tell you what, I would think maybe Satisfactory or Factorio might be up your street. Subnautica, obviously you've got the first person element. Satisfactory. Check out Satisfactory. Might well be worth having a Bright Spark. No, sorry. Captain Flack said handbag smuggling. Yes. Nanny smuggles extra handbags in her handbag. It's a very complicated racket.
So when are you invited to Berlin? I didn't catch that.
I think it's next a week on Tuesday, 2nd of July, I think.
Okay.
James McKeon says, "Hi Skye, did you look at the new flight sim? Which new flight sim? I've got bored with flying on planes now. I want to go ride on them. I want to ride on something else. You know what? Let's have a look at this, because let's talk Transport Fever 2 for a second. I don't know whether you guys remember me building this. Now this doesn't work. This is not functional. I mean, it kind of sort of is, because I've got like restrictions which effectively make these one-way roads and whatever, but it just doesn't really work. But in Transport Fever 2, stuff like this actually works, and it looks just so sweet, so sweet. Don't blame me says, agree with Factorio, and Satisfactory is also great. Yeah, I would say RimWorld, Factorio, Satisfactory. Oh, and Sim Airport. If you haven't checked out Sim Airport, check out Sim Airport. Especially if you can pick it up like on a sale or something. Sim Airport, totally fun game. Really good. Really good. Sam says Microsoft is bringing back Flight Simulator and it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I saw that at the Xbox press conference. It does look pretty awesome, actually. Like, it's not my kind of game at all, but it looks stunning.
I need to decorate down here as well because this is awesome. Let's have a ride on one of these trains. Let's have a ride on one of these trains. Here we go. And if you do want your name on anything, throw me a super chat and I'll put your name on a train or a bus or whatever the hell you want. Pick your line, pick your train.
Maybe you should try put, names and things, Alex Thomas.
Alex Thomas should have a hell of a lot more than a train named after him.
Yeah, I think you should
Alex, you know what, Alex? If you it doesn't have to be a super chat, but if you let one of the girls know, the girls will be looking out for your comments. And if you want a town named after you or after, like, you want to come up with a name for a town or something, or like whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Because your donations have been staggering. Like if you want an airport, if you want like Alex Thomas Airport or something, I'll do it.
He will give it to you.
So think of what you want. You can have anything. I'll give you anything.
He will give it to you.
I'll give you Nanny Giggles if you want her. In fact, I'll give you some of your donations back if you'll take our Nanny Giggles off my hands. Frankly. And seeing as she was laughing about it, I'll give you double if you'll take picture.
Come on.
Well, you asked for it. You're supposed to be Nanny Giggle's friend. You're supposed to be defending her.
It's only a little bit of a laugh.
So cruel.
Oh.
So cruel. Oh, hello. Come to the end of the line. What are you dropping off? So, what are you actually doing? You got some fuel, some bricks. Oh, a bit of food. Oh, this is Maggle General. Just shipping stuff up and down to Maggle. You know what? That's not a particularly interesting route. That bit, like just that going back up and down there. But there is a long route that goes all the way down here. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here. Have a look at this. Do you remember? Like,
oh my God! Look what you started.
What? What?
Craig, Alex get 1 hour with giggles. Lucky guy, maybe.
If you could stand an hour, obviously. James McKeown says, Alex has done like 350. I mean, it's staggering. I mean, Alex, I can't thank you enough. I mean, incredibly generous with the donations. You guys, the support from you guys is unbelievable. And hopefully, I'm rewarding it with investing it into better equipment and whatever. So, yeah, all these donations are going to be going towards getting that. Well, I'm going to check out these Super 20s. I must admit, I haven't heard about a new generation of NVIDIA graphics card, but I'm going to check it out. If it seems like it's going to be a long time, then I'll just bite the bullet and get a 2080 Ti.
Oh, I'm actually. Can you talk more about that Berlin trip? Like right next to me.
Yeah, so it's a spend a day in Berlin, courtesy of Urban Games, riding on a historic German steam train around Berlin, and playing Transport Fever 2. Who wouldn't want to do that?
It's very cool.
It's very, very cool.
And I hear like Berlin is like so great. You should take me with you. We can do sightseeing after.
Well, I suppose. I mean, like if I was going to go, and I don't know if I can go, but if I could go, I mean, I could always like stay overnight, and then we could like have a day of sightseeing.
He should really take us both as like a reward for doing all the streams.
I really shouldn't.
Oh, you so should.
You have no shame in your life, Skye.
No, I have no shame. I have no shame at all.
Shame on you. From me.
You know what? I've got. You know, I've been looking at this map and it's like, oh wait, this is nice, and we've got this down here which I need to finish. I need to put in some surfacing and some bushes and trees and some extra stuff, but that's not too bad. Wellington's awesome. Love this valley going up here. Biggleswade Valley is good. Need to do Eastbourne. The Chudley Valley's good. Need to finish off Aspatria. We've got the quarry. That's really nice. We've got the Brusio Spiral, which is just freaking awesome. I love that. But I need to start linking some more of these areas together. I really need to do some. Well, I need to do some work on the whole map, but I'm kind of really into it now. Now, it's made such a difference. Like instantly, as soon as I could ride on these trains and the rides were like nice and smooth. Yeah, we're going to ride on this one because this is a nice little journey. Loaded up with fuel. It's going to ship up to the power station. Well, that's the theory. It's actually taking it to the town.
Okay.
But we're going to say it's burning it in the.
Alex Thomas. He says,
yes.
I want a town or an airport named Alex the Beast. Oh my God.
You want a town or airport named Alex the Beast? It's going to be an airport then. Rather than... like if it was Alexville or Alex City or whatever, then I'd give you a town. But Alex the Beast... I think it lends itself more to an airport. Which airport shall I give you? Let's see. I named one of the airports for somebody the other day, didn't I? On another live stream. Yeah, Blep Cloud. Sedberg, Blep Cloud Airport. So that only leaves us like 2 airports. We've got Maggle and West Ham. I tell you what, I don't like West Ham Airport. And to be honest, it's not really West Ham Airport because it's midway between Ashton and West Ham. So I think this one, over by... I tell you what, it's a kind of nice flight. You know what? Let's jump on this quick. Come here. Let's jump on board you. If I decorate all of this nicely, this is going to be a really nice flight in. You got the power station on the other side as you, like earlier on the approach. So, yeah, Alex the Beast Airport. What do you think, girls?
Yeah, sounds good.
Give the man what he wants.
Absolutely. For that kind of money.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Give him both of
Give
you.
it to him.
Hey.
Did I say something? Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Didn't mean to. Alex the Beast. Alex the Beast. Airport. There you go, Alex. Boom. Done.
Ron Lloyd says you should take both the girls.
Ron's a blooming troublemaker. Gonna be having words with Ron next time I see him commented on my videos. I'm gonna have a word with him. Look at that plane. Look at it. See the landing gear going up. I love the detail. Go on.
No,
Sorry.
no. You are so evasive.
Derby Racing says, if Skye's taking 2 girls to Berlin and staying overnight, he'll need a wingman. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, no, I won't. Trust me. Chris Winner, at James McEwen, Picture Perfect knows how to do just fun, if you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
What's all that about, Picture?
I have no idea.
Have you been being a saucy trollop in the chat while I haven't been looking?
No, as if I would.
You sure?
Yes, very sure. Thank you very much.
I know that you do encourage them. What? Why are you laughing? We know what you're like.
What? I don't know what you're inferring. I'm sweet and innocent.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need me to say it like very, very explicitly?
No, definitely not.
Uh-huh. I thought, should we have a ride on a tram? Where's Biggleswade? Let's have a ride on a tram. Let's have a ride on a tram to the airport. I haven't done that for ages. I haven't been on a tram for ages. you know what? Let's jump on a tram that's going into the station because it's kind of fun going into the station. Yeah, here we go. You'll do. Let's do a first person ride on a tram in Biggleswade. Biggleswade's quite cool to ride around. Hit that guy.
Skye?
Run him over. Run over the twins in the red tank tops. Sorry, yes, Nanny.
Yo, woo!
Yes, Nanny. What do you want?
Yeah, Ron, he's like, said you will have so much fun with us.
With the both of us.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, we can be fun, right, Nanny?
Yeah, together we're like so much more fun than you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what? If you put both of you together, you're more fun than me. So you're about. So what you're actually just said is that you and Picture are about 60% as fun as I am. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
Alex, thanks for the airport name. I will look at RimWorld. It is a what?
A management type of game.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
type
It's
game.
visually it's like Prison Architect. So it's a top-down sprite graphic game. Very good, but it's about you. Okay, you're the crew of a crashed like spaceship or something like that. So you usually start with between 1 and 5 people. Like a typical start is you start with 3 people, and you have to survive. So you have to build shelter and grow food, and so yeah. I mean, it is management from that perspective. What if you're interested in the game? I've done several series on RimWorld. Just check one of them out, or like just watch a trailer on it or something. But I you know what? I'll ask the question because I know what the response will be in chat. Guys, what do you think of RimWorld? Do you think RimWorld is a good game? And should Alex play it? Wait and see. So, yeah, you two have been quite lippy tonight. What's got into you?
We haven't.
That's a
We've been
word.
lovely.
Sorry.
See, they always complain at me for talking over them, and I love it when they talk over each other.
I don't understand the word you're using.
Which word? Lippy?
Yeah.
Yap? Rabbit?
Are you calling me a rabbit?
We could get into that if you wanted me to. I wasn't going there, but if you want to investigate that particular topic, we can go there.
No, I would actually more talk about the trip you're taking us on to Berlin.
See, now you're getting presumptuous. See, that's putting me off a little bit. Yeah, the comments for RimWorld are coming in, and yeah. Burning Stoner says, play RimWorld. Squeezle says, love it. Mr. Stu said, RimWorld's great, definitely play it. Ron Lloyd, loads of fun. Joel TT, when was the last time Skye did a RimWorld series? Ages, you know, you're absolutely right. Bright Spark, not a fan of RimWorld. Good lord. Burning Stoner says, Prison Architect on steroids. It's an awesome game. Yeah, people love RimWorld. I love RimWorld. Shadow Lucifer says, no, it's shit. If you want a good game, I'd suggest Foundation. I tell you what, Foundation, yeah, Foundation. I would back up Foundation. Foundation is really good. And I tell you what, Foundation, I think is a really good investment because it's still in alpha. It's still, I mean, I'm not going to say it's early in the development, but there's still a lot to come. And there's about to be another big update coming out. They're adding in another production chain. They're doing the whole wine production chain, and there's a bunch of content coming along. So I will be playing Foundation in the fairly near future. That'll be fun.
Oh, by the way, if we did go to Berlin, we would need to buy a really good vlog camera so we could vlog it all. Yeah. Oh, so much fun. Let's do it.
Oh my God, picture, you did it again.
I was good.
You did it again.
No,
Yes, you did.
I paused.
No, that wasn't about. No, I paused, and I paused for quite a long time, wondering if you were going to say anything, and you did do it again. Okay, so I was talking to Picture a couple of days ago, and I said, there's this Berlin trip. It'd be like, yeah, I could take some. Like if I went, I could take some video of the train, and the guys would love to see that and all the rest of it. But I don't have a video camera. And there was long pause. I said a couple of other things.
It
and
wasn't
then
a long pause. It was like a few seconds.
no, it was longer than that.
It was not.
And I talked about other things. And then I said, do you have a video camera? And she was like, yeah.
I wasn't that unenthusiastic. I was literally just about to say it, and then
Oh.
you started talking, and
Nobody's buying this picture. She paints this picture of innocence and generosity and all the rest of it, but if you want to borrow a video camera, you can bugger off, frankly.
I was gonna offer you when you mentioned the trip the other
Are you
night.
like this with books and CDs as well?
No.
I don't like lending out my stuff.
No.
I don't want your grubby paws all over my video camera. And
Well,
and the thing is, the frickin' proof of it is, there's Nanny saying, if we wanted to vlog this, we'd need a good video camera.
Yeah, well, you did threaten to lose it, didn't you?
Long pause. Does Picture volunteer and say, oh, hey, it's okay, Nanny, I've got a video camera? No, she doesn't. She keeps it blooming quiet.
Uh-huh. You're making me out to be such a horrible person.
You are.
I am
Join the
not.
club. I have been the horrible person for 4 years. Stop crying.
Thanks for the support.
Stop the presses, guys. Nanny Giggles admits, I have been a horrible person for 4 years.
Yeah, not what she meant.
So true. Yeah, but it's what she said.
Yeah. But you knew what she meant.
Oh, well, we've done the full trip on the tram. What are we going to ride on now? You guys want to... Oh, Flying Scotsman. Flying Scotsman, it's just leaving the station. Flying Scotsman Heritage Ride. The Alan Gann. Oh, no, it's the Mallard. The Mallard is freaking cool. Mallard. Yeah, go on. We'll have a Mallard ride through the Chudley Valley. Well, we did that at the beginning of the stream, didn't we?
I do like Sam's comment in the comment section. Skye, I would let you borrow my Sony A6500, but I use it so much I don't think I could part without it. Lol. And I'm pretty sure he would also like tell you like he wouldn't think you would know how to, operate it since, your birth year is like super long ago.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Frankly. I will have you know, they had freaking cameras when I was born. Just.
Oh, and by the way, it's also time to salute it.
Oh, now you've decided to be the slut announcer.
Yes, of course I am. I'm gonna milk this so hard.
That's what she said. She does come out with some great ones, doesn't she, guys? I'm going to milk that so hard. Kids, ask your parents. Okay, now you know what, Nanny? Do a proper slut announcement.
In Danish? Is that what you're fishing for?
Well, no, I don't care what language you do, but don't just say, "Oh, it's time to slut." Right? Do a proper roundup.
Okay. So guys, it's been really, really nice hanging out with you guys. Skye, not so much. It's good to have a fellow woman on this, evening with Picture. because let's face it, we are stuck with him. So good to be two. Unfortunately, it's time to end this, or it's time to stop this live stream. This has been really eventful. As you can see, he's done nothing. Well, I hope you guys had a lot of fun, but it's time to slutte.
Which is the Danish for end or finish. Yes, it's time to slutte the live stream. So, I'm kind of sad that this is. You know what? Leading up to this live stream was an absolute nightmare. Seriously, it was an absolute nightmare. I was literally moving equipment around, like recabling up the new PC and swapping monitors out and trying to get software installed and all kinds of crazy things. What the hell was that? Was that a new subscriber? I think that was a new subscriber, wasn't it? Don't know. No idea. Whatever. Yeah, and then I've got to say I've really enjoyed this stream. I have really enjoyed this, and you guys have been freaking amazing. I think all three of us should say a very big thank you, especially to our top super chatter, the incredible Alex Thomas.
Alex has been incredibly generous. Yes, yes, he
You're
has.
the best. Alex, you're the best. The next live stream, I don't, Wednesday? When is it, Skye?
We're going to do one on Wednesday. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to do one on Wednesday. Oh, another $2 from Alex. Love the streams. Well, the streams are going to carry on going. By the way, if you guys have got suggestions for what you'd like me to do streams on, I would love to do another 2 Point Hospital stream. I would love to do some more Bounty Train. In actual fact, I really enjoyed playing Bounty Train. And
Bounty Train was good fun.
Yeah, it was. It really was. And there's gonna be some more Transport Fever streams for damn sure. There is going to be probably quite a lot of Transport Fever over the next 3-4 months. Corpse Hatch says, slut time for me, slut time for you. I'll have a slut, you have one too. To the Duff Beer song, which I don't actually know because I don't watch that much Simpsons. I wish I did. Does anybody know? Do either of you two watch The Simpsons?
No, not for a long time.
Aw. Look at this. Isn't this a freaking cool journey? Look at that. And seriously, guys, I can't tell you how much, like the sheer enjoyment of being able to ride on this and it be silky smooth. No jittering, no juddering. It's just awesome. Oh, quick, first person. Heading for Biggleswade Station. Love these stone bridges. Need to do a bit more decoration around here. Need to put some cows in the fields and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. The Amelia Marie. What a great name. All right, guys. We're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everybody who's donated. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you to all my channel members. A special thank you to all my new channel members who've joined today. Incredible. Incredible. So guys, I want to see you spamming some emojis because it's that time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna type it in and I'm gonna add some emojis to it. Where's me emoji? There's me emoji. Yeah. Oh, see, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. There you go, guys. I'm gonna delay it like 15 seconds so you guys can actually see. Oh, man, you can probably see it straight away. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, peace out is what I'm saying. So, girls, say goodnight. Picture.
Good night, guys. Thank you for coming along to the stream. It's been fun. Love you guys.
And Nanny Giggles.
Good night, guys. You guys are the best. I'm sorry for his behavior. I'm trying to work on him. I even bought a psychology magazine to know how to deal with him.
Oh my
Good
god.
night.
The abuse that I suffer. Thanks, guys. And as always, peace out.